Hey Pisces, in February 2022, there is a lot of healing surrounding friendships. There's some that you're letting go of, and I feel like you're creating more space to attract more soul family and more divine partnerships and connections. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I grew up in a place. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is tawanantoinette. This is another February 2022 tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a collective reading. It's not personal, so all parts of the reading may not resonate for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, that link is in the description. And if you would like to listen to tarot ad-free, or just use your devices while you listen to your tarot reading, the podcast may be for you. Check out the podcast link in the description. It's this same tarot reading, it's just on a podcast format. So that's an opportunity for you guys to listen on another platform. And then last but not least, remember to like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff so we can grow this channel together. And thank you guys who have supported me, supported this channel, shown up in all the ways, liked, supports the content, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. With that said, let's begin. Kind of excited about this reading. I'm excited because I've already did the spread for this whole reading, and I just feel when I was shuffling, I felt a very playful energy, and I feel like that's me picking up on your energy in February. So let's get started. Pisces, first message I have for you is you need to practice. There's something that you do, maybe a hobby, a skill that you have, something that you're doing that I feel like you should continue to practice. I feel like your guides, your angels are saying you need to polish your skills in February. So pay attention to that, fit it in your schedule, make your skill or your hobby a priority. The second message I have for you is some of you guys are writers, some of you are authors, or even if you're not an author in the traditional sense, maybe you write things on different social media platforms, or maybe you have a blog or whatever. I don't know what you're writing, but some of you are writing. I feel like Spirit is saying you do have a book inside of you. You do have words of value inside of you. Continue to share, continue to explore that, and make the time to write. So make your writing a priority. Maybe that's what some of you need to practice. The next message I have for you is I feel like a lot of you are discovering your healing abilities and healing gifts in February. Some of you are people with different spiritual gifts. Some of you are healers in your various capacities in the world. Healers can look like doctors. They could look like massage therapists. They can look like a masseuse. They can look like what I'm doing right now, channeling, and using divination to offer another form of healing. So there's so many different ways that you can embody the role of a healer. I feel like a lot of you are discovering how you heal others around you and how you bring healing to the world in February. So that's great. I pulled a couple spiritual path readings, spiritual path cards for you guys. I like to pull from this deck for messages that are helpful to our spiritual practice. So the first message that I got for you guys was soul family. I feel like you're calling in your soul family in some way in February 2022. Maybe relationships are ending. I feel like they're ending. If relationships around you are ending, maybe it's because you're supposed to be redirected to newer bonds. Something that I've been personally exploring on my own time is how certain friendships and connections in our lives are formed based on shared traumas or shared traits that we have at one point in our lives, and then that's why whenever we go through things and we heal those traumas and whatever, we just realize we don't resonate with someone anymore, we don't resonate in a space anymore. It's because we were bonding on our trauma. So if I heal my trauma and there's no mutual shared trauma bond between us, then it means that this connection is something that I'm going to outgrow. So just an explanation for some of you guys who are experiencing changes in your relationships. I feel like you're just being redirected to new relationships that really serve where you are today. And it's also important to remember that even though you may outgrow people, it's not a flex. It's really just that you're on your own timing, they're on their own timing. Like, that's just simply it. So the next card I have for you is share your voice. There's a lot about sharing, whether through speech or through writing. I feel like, yeah, if you have something to say, if you feel like you have something to share, share it. I guarantee you people are gonna vibe with it. People are gonna, whoever those things that you're sharing is for, they're gonna find it. So share it. Let's jump into the tarot. The first card I have is the Seven of Cups, and it's clarified by you, the High Priestess. This is Piscean energy. I feel like you're getting good news. You're getting positive news in February about something. You may not think the news is positive because I feel like to you, it's like a tower moment. It's like oh, this is an inconvenience. Or, oh, it may affect your finances because we got a lot of financial cards. It may affect your independence. It may affect how you spend. Maybe you have to be a little bit more frugal. But I feel like Spirit is saying challenge your perspective in this news that you're getting. Sometimes things happen to us and they're inconvenient, but it's really for our highest good in that moment. Trust me, I'm coming out of a cycle where Spirit has held some things away from me, and I felt like all throughout the cycle I was like, oh, this is so annoying. I'm so annoyed. I don't know why my guides would do this. And now I finally understand why they did it. So maybe you are going through a situation like that. I feel like the message here is acknowledge your emotions. So if you do feel like, oh, this is very inconvenient and I hate it here, I feel like you should acknowledge those emotions and let them pass, because if it's one thing about emotions, they're always going to pass. And then I think you should really challenge the way you're looking at a situation. Either way, I feel like this news that you're receiving is opening up some kind of paths for you, or it's forcing you to choose a path or another path. I feel like you have options and you are being asked to use your intuition as you make a decision that is best for you. All right. The next set of cards I have on the table is the Devil. We also have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This is very much your energy. Knight of Cups is Piscean energy. High Priestess is Piscean energy. You know what I see happening in February? I see you working. You're in your workplace. And I feel like you're doing something that you love. But it may be in your external environment, there are people around you like trying to create a conflict with you, trying to create a fight with you, pick a fight with you. I feel like you should be very aware that this has nothing to do with you and everything to do with these people. Because these people are coming from an energy of the devil. And it's not like they're the actual devil, but I feel like they're coming from, when you're in devil energy, and you're dealing with someone in Knight of Cups, High Priestess energy, like, come on. It feels like you and these people are on two different vibrational frequencies. So how could they understand you? How could you, you may be able to understand them. I just feel like there's a dissonance between you and maybe some of the people surrounding you or some of the people who you work with. I feel like it's almost like you're like happily enjoying whatever you're doing, and here they come wanting to pick fights. Just know who you're dealing with. I feel like it's not worth like dealing with these people anyway. I feel like you're having fun doing what you're doing, so just focus on the fun that you're having. And I also feel like you're a very intuitive person, so I trust that you guys know how to deal with people trying to egg you on or just get a reaction out of you. The next set of cards we have is the Three of Wands. We also have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Okay, so you're moving from the 3 to the 4, or someone is. We have the Empress and the Judgment. I don't really feel like this is your energy, but you could be the Empress here. There's someone here that's making a decision on their stability, but it's after receiving some kind of news. You know, when you need to know something to know your next move, that's the energy that I'm getting. This may relate to your stability or home life. I see you going back and forth, maybe having to juggle a couple things, but then you're making some kind of final decision surrounding your home. I feel like you're getting the news that you have been waiting for, which puts you in a more empowering position to decide. If that's for you, you'll know. The next set of cards is the Knight of Wands, the Hangman, and the Star. And this is just something for you guys to note. There is a person. The person may be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or they may have that in their chart. But I feel like a situation that was stuck is almost like this person now is kind of like seeing you from another perspective and hoping that something can happen here with you. I feel like this is just a person. I feel like this person is in the background. Honestly, I don't feel like your focus is on this person 100%. If there's a person that comes back around to you in February to, let's just say, talk or to heal the situation, to whatever people make up as excuses to re-enter your life. If you have a situation like that, I feel like there's not even much for me to say about it, because I feel like you're already very clear on the role that this person has played in your life. But anyway, surrounding the stability in your home life and surrounding your overall comfort and your work, I feel like the message and the advice for you in February is to have courage. Continue to be this person who you are, even if others are irritated by it. All right, last row, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Here you are. If you've been having any kind of financial difficulties, I see you moving on rapidly from it. I see you doing what it takes, putting in the work, putting in the action. It just feels like you're doing something to like move on, move forward. Maybe if somebody left you, if this is not a financial situation, I feel like you're moving past this situation. You're moving past this abandonment, this feeling of, oh, they left me, or oh, I left them. I feel like you're moving on. Forward is where you are headed. That's your intention. I don't feel like you are somebody who can be stopped because your mind's made up. The next set of cards is the Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Star, and the Death. Now, this is what I was picking up on. There is definitely a theme here of relationships ending, possibly friendships around you ending. Maybe you're outgrowing people. Maybe people are outgrowing you. But I do see it's almost like you are getting very comfortable wielding your... I swear, I had a Pisces reading recently, sometime this year or maybe last year. Maybe it was the 2022 predictions that talked about Piscean placements being more comfortable being the bad guy, being more comfortable wielding their sword. And I remember vividly talking about this in a reading where it was a really compassionate and empathetic like kind of energy. But also when you have when you're that sensitive, I feel like the onus is on you to be very protective of your sensitivity, because people will use that and try to take advantage of you. So it feels like you are getting used to being more cutting, and I don't want to say that in an unhealthy way, because I don't feel like you're just going out here trying to cut people with your words. But I feel like if it requires going there, you will take it there. And this is, it's kind of like it's coming out in your friendships, because now I feel like you are more vocal, you are more open to like ending things. If you're in any kind of Five of Swords with anyone, if there's any even like hidden secret, covert or overt tension or conflict, you're ending the situation. Death card. So you may be experiencing friendship endings coming up as a theme in the future. I feel like the advice here is you're attracting more. So this is a period of you like shedding some things that no longer resonate with you. And then to end the reading here, you are planning for your future. Two of Wands, maybe planning future friendships or just being open to the future possibility of change, the Wheel of Fortune. And just destiny and aligning with your people who you're supposed to align with in the time that you're supposed to align with them. Just a complete openness to faith, a complete openness also to endings, because I feel like whoever I'm reading for knows that they'll get to the people who they need to get to when they need to get to them. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Pisces in February? So funny how this person who's coming back to you in February, I feel like you see right through them. Show me what the advice for Pisces. Exchanging gifts. Okay. This is card number 27. We haven't had this card come out in a long time. Well, I haven't had this card come out in a long time. To me, this is Libra energy in this oracle deck. And this card talks about the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. All right, I'm going to read the prosperity message. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. So that's amazing. Feels like you're sowing good karma seeds, which is always great. So guys, I hope this reading helps you, and I'm going to leave you here. Bye.